Hi, I'm Sue Boo bringing crafting to you, and today I'm going to show you an alternative card for the all-inclusive kit Hello Dear Friend. It's a beautiful kit, and of course you get lots of elements. You can make these 4 different cards, and I think, how many does it make? Is there 3 of each card? 1, 2, 3, yes. So I think it's 12 cards in total, but you don't have to stick to doing how it is. So I'm going to just show you an alternative, thinking about this card here in particular, how it's got the leaves background. I'm going to show you when you've actually finished how with the card kit, how you can go on to kind of recreate something like this. So be careful when you take all the leaves out of this piece, because you can use this to make it as a stencil. So I'm just going to put a bit of low-tack tape on the back of it, and I'm going to make sure it's straight, and then I'm just going to position it roughly in the middle. So it's a standard card base that I'm using, and I'm just going to put that down like that. So the colours I'm going to start off with is Granny Apple Green, then I'm going to use Mossy Meadow, and then I'm going to use Shaded Spruce. So all I'm going to do is dab. So I'm not going to rub on this. I'm going to just ink up my sponge and just randomly, I don't even have to cover it all, I'm just randomly tapping on this, just anywhere I want to. So it's going to make it each leaf, and it's going to be different. So I'm just going to tap around it wherever I want. So there might be some concentrated in some area. Oh, sorry. Oh dear. That's it. Hopefully it'll hold up. It's because I'm tapping on the table today. It's making my magnet move. So there we go. I'm just going to tap on. That's it. Just do that, and then that's my final leaf. And then I'm going to swap from using my Granny Apple Green now onto my Mossy Meadow. So there's my Mossy Meadow one, and I'm just going to go over, just put my finger back in and just ink up again and just do some different places. Might want to do some of the outside. Just wherever you want. There's no set way you're going to do this. It's going to be different every time you do it. So it's going to give shading in different ways. I'm going to just making sure I'm getting a bit of that colour in every single one. Okay, and now I'm going to swap over to the Just Jade. Now this is ever so funny because you really see, Shaded Spruce, you just see this as a really green, but when you look at this now, it does appear to be very blue. So it's really funny. So any white areas that's left, I'm going to make sure it's filled in with the Shaded Spruce now. And I've taken it over the top. I'm not worried about it going over the top of the card. So there's my crease line of my card. So it's going over the top. So that's fine. Just making sure that that there. It's fun to do. anywhere that he thinks missing any ink now, you're now sort of going over and filling it in. You can do as much as you or as little as you want. You can go back over wherever you want. I'm just having a look to make sure I've got all areas now. Yeah, so I'm happy with that, and just put those away. And then I'm just going to take off very carefully, and because it's just low tack, I can just go over this and just rub it off, and then I can save this. Oops, the sticky has now gone off there, and that won't stick onto anything now. Just move that out of the way. So now I've got a lovely base for my card that's got it going in and out of colour and quite a lot of interest there. So I'm going to fold and burnish my card, and of course it goes over, but it goes over evenly. So now what have I done with my... I had it a minute ago. What have I done with it? Oh well, I'll just do it with my fingers. I brought my bone folder out and I've lost it. Okay, so I'm just going to crease that down. And of course we're going to have it face like this, so it'll be a 10th fold. And then all I'm doing now is one of the pieces of vellum from the card I'm going to place over the top like that. And I'm going to risk my glue because I'm going to put it down the line of the foiling. So I'm just going to put it down that foiling and hope for the best. So just put a little bit in the centre there and just put this on there in the middle. To get that in the middle and just go around that. There we go. And I just think that just looks so pretty. And I'm going to come in and going to bring in my stamping mat, and I'm going to put use one of the sentiment and put hello dear friend. Now you get with the set, you get the Misty Moonlight, but I'm going to use Shaded Spruce. I'm quite loving the Shaded Spruce with this. So this one, I don't know whether I got this with another kit, can't remember now. So, but you get all these stamps with it. So I'm just going to ink up my hello dear friend. Bring in, and I'm stamping on my mat, and I'm going to bring it over to the right hand side, just making sure that it's straight and about even. There we go. Hold it on for a second or two, bring it back, beautiful. So that's a lovely colour. I'm going to pop this on, and the leaves that come with the kit and the flower, I'm going to use just one of the flowers and some of the leaves to go around my flower. Okay, so I'm going to pop this up on dimensionals. Some do come in the kit. I don't know whether I've removed them, so just bear with me while I search through my kit. See whether I've possibly taken them out and put them with my other dimensionals. Looks as though I have. So I'm just going to get my dimensionals out. My mini ones as well. So I'll have my mini ones as well. So I will put my hello dear friend first, so I'm going to pop that upon dimensionals. So really that by doing this method, okay, I've used a different card base, but if you kind of use this type of method, then you're extending your kit further, because I'm not using the 3 flowers, I'm just using one of the flowers. So I'm going to pop that, have it going down there, I think. So it's just so lovely. There we go. And then I'll pop some dimensionals on my flower as well. Now just before I take my, just pop that there, what I normally do is to position my flowers, get some Terran tape and put it on the back of my flowers. So, look what's happened here. So I want roughly it to go down the side here, so I pop a bit of my Terran tape on the back and then just take that off and look at it where I want it. I'm going to be having it something like that. Let's see, I've got it, so I'm going to be having that one up there, and then I can just let go of that. That's in the position where I want it now, and it's going to hold there because it's got my Terran tape on. So I'm just feeling where I've put mine, so don't want it to go over my hello, so I'm just making sure. And then I want this one to go there, and again that's held it in place now. So I can just put another dimensional, let's just double check. So can I, no, not need. So I'm just going to pop some mini dimensionals on top of my leaves, just a couple. So that will just give the support for my leaves. Okay. So I'll just pop a couple on just to support the leaves going out there. And these just nice because they're tiny. Just checking this is how that will be. Okay, yeah, that's just, I think we might be all right now. Where's it going to be? So on the edge, so I just want that really up there. And so let's see, I can have a couple on there as well. Right, and just make sure now, where have I got my dimensionals going there, so that's supported by that. I think we're going to be all right. So I'm going to take my release tape off now and then pop these off. So it's a really lovely kit, and of course when you have finished using all the consumables in it, then you've still got the stamp set to be able to use as well. That'll come off there. I don't know what this one seems to have stuck. Doesn't want to come off. I don't know. I think it's come off and flipped the other side, so I think I'll have to leave that one. It will support it anyway, so it'll not be a problem. But it's stuck on it, so I might just pop a little bit of glue on that one. So just pop a little bit of glue on the shiny paper. Okay, so they're all off now. So I'm just gonna see where I wanted it. Where did what position did I have it in? Coming over there, didn't I? So I can pop it down and pop those down. So that's a really lovely, simple It is a beautiful stamp set. You might not have seen the beginning, Hannah. What I've done is I've used the leaves all came out of here, and so I've used it as a mask. And then I used the Granny Apple Green, Mossy Meadow and the Shaded Spruce and just dabbed on it with my sponge daubers. So that it gives it that effect. And I can do this as many times as I want with as many different cards now as I want. And I've got still got plenty of these left. I could have done a smaller one in the middle. I could have used the big one in the middle. All would have looked nice with it. I could then change its direction. Let's see. And I could have done it across the card like that. So that would have been another way that I could have done it across the card. I'm actually going to have a look. So be careful again when you take the flowers out. I've got plenty of flowers at the moment, but when I take these out, I might have a go at probably not this one because it's got the leaves coming off, but these flower shapes here, I might have a go at that. I'm gonna have another go. I just had a quick go. In fact, I will try it now to show you what I mean. I'll do it on here and see if it works. So the actual stamp set that I was playing with yesterday, Artistic Blooms, I'm just going to see whether I can do anything with this here. So obviously if I was doing this I would mask all these off, but I'm just going to try. It might not work, you see, so I'm just going to try whether or not the flower would stamp in there. So just going to see whether it will work. So let's get something that will come through a bit better. So I liked the Melon Mambo, so I'll just try the Melon Mambo and just see what happens, whether it will actually do it, because I just tried it with the big one. I couldn't make it do it, but let's see whether or not this will work. Ooh, so that's quite different. There's little bits missing at the edge. So where did I go there? So let's it's not going to stamp around. I'm going to try that again. I'm going to try the little one now. So let's see if the little one works better. Yeah, I'm going to rock it a bit. Yeah, so you could get a little bit of a different flower there, couldn't you? So I might try something like that. Just trying to think of other flowers that you could perhaps put in here. The bigger flower, I might try a the always, forever and always flowers. I might try a really big flower stencil and see how that works with my roses. So I'll just get rid of the ink on here a bit. So I can clean that up. There we go. So I'll just clean my stamp up. There we go. And yes, that's right. It's all these kits that you get where you sort of have a shape to cut out, particularly like the leaf one. The leaf one was an excellent one. I did something with the tag buffet. The tag buffet had the boot, had a tree and other things, and I use that stencil. So any of them that have got really good detail to do something like this, just be very careful when you take the little bits and pieces out, so that you can use it afterwards as a stencil. So that's really great. I'm really love the effect. I just think that is so lovely, very effective, isn't it? I love how it goes in and out of colour, and love it. That's really great. Thank you very much for dropping by. As I say, this is the all-inclusive Hello Dear Friend stamp set. It won't be available for much longer, so it will be while stocks last. So, but it's a lovely set. You can do a lot with it. I have done several videos on it so far, doing alternatives. So it's great. You can make it yours. You can follow the beautiful instructions to just make it as it shows you to make it, or you can do the different things like what I've done. I never like, me personally, I don't like the smaller cards, so I always turn those into bigger cards or into boxes, or all sorts I do with those. So I do different things, like you might have seen this one that I made into a bigger card. That's on my YouTube channel as well. So thank you very much for watching. Appreciate that you've stopped by today. If you are watching on YouTube, please don't forget to subscribe and press the notification bell so you won't miss any other videos that I do. If you like the products, I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and my shop is over on my business page, Facebook business page, which there will be a link in the description box to be able to click back to that. If you're watching it on my Facebook channel, the shop link is there. So if you shop with me, you always get free goodies and a thank you card. So there is also a promotion this month that if you join my team, it will just cost you £99, and you can choose anything out of the catalogue for £156 worth. So it is a brilliant offer at the moment to get £156 worth of whatever you like out of the catalogue. So that's stamp sets, your dies, you could even have the die cutting machines. So sky's the limit. Anything that's in the catalogues, plus the kits that are going to be online as well. They're not going to be online until June, but as a demonstrator you get to be able to order products earlier, so that's something worth doing. Yes, it is worth doing. So please message me if you would like to join my team. There's no pressure to sell. There's no pressure to do any videos. You can just be a hobby demonstrator. The lady who I've got on my team already is just a hobby demonstrator. So you could actually buy the £99 kit, which, as I say, you get £156 worth plus free postage and packaging, and never buy anything again. So nobody will be chasing you up to buy things, because that's not how it works. So it's a great company to be part of. I've been a demonstrator now for over a year. We get lots of bonuses, and it's just great. So thank you for tuning in, and as I say, if you like the products or anything I've explained in the video of how you can purchase them. So thank you, and I will be back tomorrow with more crafty goodies. Thank you. Bye.